Mama, mommy, mamacita. That's it. Today, we're sitting down with 3 cast members with their Smosh moms. They're not regular moms, they're Smosh moms. It's Parents Week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we've had parents on all week, and we're so excited to have them. Our first guest, Ellen, Spencer's mom. Can we give a clap? Can we give a clap?
Thank you.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. How are you feeling? You're on the couch with your son.
Yeah, it's fun. It's been fun.
This is probably the scariest for you because this is really like it's
Whoa.
it's just like it's about you. Like there's not a game
Does
to
Spencer
play.
tell you how you feel often?
No,
Ellen?
but now I feel differently than when you first asked me.
Spencer.
No,
I feel like I'm always telling y'all how to feel. I'm like,
okay,
be
well,
excited.
That's
like,
how I feel. Oops.
You raised a controlling man. How is that going?
No, he's
I'm
not,
just kidding.
thankfully.
He's very sweet.
He's very
Look at
sweet.
you guys in your jeans.
I know.
accident.
I had a different coat on, and then I was like, oh, I don't like denim on denim. But I'm like, well, Spencer does denim on denim, and here I am.
No, you look good. Denim on denim. I wish
I've
wore
never
mine.
done it. This is my first.
Whoa, this is your first denim on denim?
No, have you ever seen me in denim on denim?
Spencer
Never.
sleeps in denim on
I know.
denim.
I know he does.
He wears it often.
Yeah, he wears, yeah.
We have Arasha and her beautiful mom, Sofy.
Yeah. Thank you.
How are you doing? It's
Good.
intense, no?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I'm
interesting
very,
being on
very
camera.
excited,
Yeah.
but nervous too.
Nervous because you're worried about what Arasha's going to say about you.
What? No way. She
Wait.
have to be nervous at what I'm gonna say.
Yes.
And
I
am. Because I don't have any filter. I'm
Good.
just gonna say it.
That's what I want. Wait, I do actually have a first question right off the bat.
Oh my God.
Arasha likes to do some pranks and a little bit of lying. Was she like that as a kid?
I don't think so. Did you did any prank?
It's all a lie.
No,
never.
She's a very good kid.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's a
okay.
very good kid.
Yes,
Okay. Do you do
yes.
pranks?
No. I'm a very good mom too.
Okay, wow, this is what I'm going to get today. I got it.
Mom,
I
you were
got it.
literally lying the entire time yesterday.
What is it?
You were like, I love video games. And then we cut and she was like, I hated that.
No, I said like after the camera, like not on the camera.
Yeah.
That's not a
So when the
prank.
camera is rolling, you're lying.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And I believe that.
And
Yes.
me too.
Yes.
You're a
So-
professional.
Yeah, we are doing our job.
We have Olivia and her beautiful mom, Christine.
Mama.
I asked Olivia, I said, is it Christine? Do you go by a nickname? And Olivia just said Mama. So I think Olivia only calls her mom Mama. Is that right?
I love mama. And once I go like little baby mode, I'm just like mama.
Olivia likes to be in baby mode. Before we started rolling, you were putting on cute little cheek blush on your mama,
Yes, always.
always.
Well, my mom used to do my makeup too.
When she was little.
Oh.
When I used to go to dance
Yeah, when
recitals, rehearsals.
Did you teach her how to do makeup?
No.
Oh,
She liked to her own. Always. She said, Mom, I can do better without you.
wow. And you look beautiful. by the
Oh my
way.
gosh, thank you.
I know
Thank
we
you.
don't have anyone fixing your hair, but you don't
I
need
know.
it.
I was kind of like, where's hair and makeup? But you
No,
know.
truly.
Okay,
myself.
you can't say that.
Oh, oops. Okay. Scratch that.
This man is controlling you yet again. What is happening? He can't help it. He's a games director.
But it's a kind controlling if there's such a thing.
It is. And you're kind
Yeah.
of like, I will give you all my
yeah,
money.
Yeah, I never get mad at him.
You never been mad at
I don't
Spencer?
think
That's
I've
a
ever
lie.
been mad at you.
Wait, you just said that you've gotten mad at him when he wouldn't stop, crying as baby, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we don't
yeah,
talk about
sorry.
that.
Yeah, no.
No, yeah, I mean, look-
kind of different. Like, he couldn't help himself then.
True. He's a
But
baby.
but as a
As a grown
man?
man?
person, no, even as a kid,
Yeah.
elementary, no, he was very, I know, because everybody's like, oh, he's not going to want to hug you. And I mean,
You still
am I allowed
hug
to say this? He even
Mom?
hugged me in middle school.
Oh my God. Wait, that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
And ready for this?
Tell me. Tell me.
I would wear a Lily Pulitzer dress and he'd wear the matching tie.
That was actually really hard for me.
Oh, whoops.
Like
Oh,
that.
no.
That I, like,
I didn't know.
Whenever we
He
had to,
acted
like-
like it was fine.
Oh, no,
Because he wants to
really?
make you happy.
Yeah,
I mean,
Anytime we had to like match
I don't have a good memory. so-
that,
no, you're
there
fine.
there are definitely times but luckily, I know some moms will like kind of remember things
Wait, that's really cute.
like well they'll like remember things differently, but yours I don't feel like it's ever like malicious.
So it was hard for you to wear the same tie as her dress.
Yes, I did not like that.
Are you learning this for the first
I
time,
am.
Ellen?
I am.
No, I didn't like anything Lily Pulitzer. That like those patterns are not.
They're bright, like fuchsia
lived in
and
Florida.
blue. You
Come
lived in
on.
Florida. Everybody has to wear that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, so if you were to describe Olivia to your friends, what would you say about her? Like a few words.
She's very spoiled kids.
What
They're all
the
they're
hell?
spoiled kids.
Very spoiled?
This is why I love talking to moms because they don't care.
She always, sometimes, and not always, sometimes, she got attitude.
Wait,
No matter good or
Yeah.
bad,
Wait.
she got attitude. Got an attitude.
Yes. Of
But,
course.
but,
But
always after a few seconds, she come down. She say, "Sorry, mama.
Wait, Mom.
I love you."
she smoothed it over.
I think she misheard the question.
No, she did not.
Mom, I'm going to reiterate again. She asked, what would you tell your friends about me? And that's, you said spoiled?
Yes.
Attitude. I would say,
Be good attitude.
And it could be, look at that. You read it negatively. That's crazy, Olivia.
what about spoiled?
You're very spoiled.
In what way, Mom?
The way you're talking to me now.
yes. And you also like amazing things. You like good food. You like good shoes. There's nothing wrong with liking
Look at our
quality
shoes.
things. You guys also have matching shoes. You guys are do you guys have the same size shoe?
Almost same
Almost
size.
size.
What
same.
size?
Four and a half.
Okay.
Or actually, this is 4.5. I'm 5.
So I'm double your size shoe. And that's just for me to take in.
Are you 10?
I'm a 10. I'm just going to file that away.
Mom, let me go back again. Are you sure those are the things that you would describe to your friends about your daughter?
Yeah, spoiled. You need to look at a different way. What do you mean spoiled kids? Okay, when you were little kids, you almost have everything you want,
Yes.
That's true.
right? That's not a spoiled.
That is a
I'm getting roasted right now.
Wait, did you assume your mom was going to say something different?
Yeah, I thought she was like, Olivia's the kindest person I know. She has a huge heart.
Wait a minute, you don't let me finish my sentence.
Yes, good,
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yes, good. Nice. Redemption.
Yeah, I want to say she's very spoiled. She got attitude, but she is very big heart and
Yes.
soft-hearted girl.
Yes. Yes, she is.
I am.
She's very, very giving.
She's a giving person.
She lets everyone know how much she loves them, and it's really, really nice. It's very
Yeah.
special.
and she's tiny body
She's
girl.
tiny, very tiny body.
But she's very independent girl.
Yes. Big heart, tiny body. Tiny little feet, big soft heart. How would Arasha describe you to others? If she were to be like, oh my God, you have to meet my mom. She's this, this, and this.
She gonna say like my mom is a perfect mom, like a fun. You're gonna say this,
Yes.
Of course. And that's what she said before you got here.
That is what I told
right?
everybody.
Fun,
It was-
loving, caring.
Fun, loving, caring, perfect.
Yes,
What else?
she's my mom.
Yes. And what about vice versa?
I hear my mom do it all the time because she has a salon.
Yes.
She owns her own salon.
I
Yes.
have Sophie's hair salon.
Sophie's hair salon. This baddie's an entrepreneur. Okay.
Yes.
She's
Of course she is.
Yeah, of course
This
she
makes
is.
sense to me.
Come on now.
Hello.
Yes. Every
She's
time
running Texas.
She's running it. No, absolutely. Like follow it on Instagram at Sophie_hair_salon.
and we love underscores.
And we love underscores
Yes.
over here. No, it's awesome. She'll just like take like pictures and just immediately upload them without the caption. And I'm like,
Oh my God,
period.
we love no caption. You know how cool that
Period.
is?
No,
Because
seriously.
people go, I don't know what's happening here, but I know this person is cool.
No,
Yeah.
the
don't have to
algorithm is
describe it.
scared of her. Like she posts
I was
just
like,
like
I don't
3,
get it.
4.
I don't
and
get
they're
it.
like, all right, we'll serve it. But at her salon, every single time I visit too, and she has photos of me and Faisal everywhere. And I step in and immediately she's like, she's my daughter, and he's my son. The way that I already hear my mom talk about us is that she just feels so proud. Which really does, it makes me feel so emotional because I do remember that we've always been close. We've had our challenges, but for me, I would say it really just felt like a lack of understanding growing up from both ends, not just me trying to, teach my mom about what I needed and stuff, but I was also failing to understand where she was coming from. It's that realization that we all make as young adults of wait, my parents are people. They're not
You're
just
like, huh?
parents.
You were a kid once?
Right.
No.
There was a whole, my mom was 25 when she had me, 26 or something, or 27 actually.
24.
Or when you had
Faisal.
Paya, right?
27.
27 when you
Get
had
it
me.
right.
So my mom was my age when she had me. It's crazy to think that like all the experiences that I've had before in my entire life is what my mom had before I even entered the picture.
This episode of Assumptions is sponsored by Stitch Fix. I was feeling like my wardrobe needed some new pieces. I was so bored of my clothes and needed to feel inspired again. I mean, I've been wearing the same clothes over and over and over again. That's why I use Stitch Fix. Stitch Fix does the work for me and only requires a few easy steps. I fill out a style quiz that asks questions about my budget, size, and style. Then I get paired with a stylist who is a human, and they help curate the perfect Fix box filled with options for all occasions. I try on the clothes in the comfort of my home, and I return what doesn't work for me. Free shipping on returns is included. But I'll be honest, I never have much to return because I love what my stylist selected for me. They build a whole look from head to toe, so I don't have to think about piecing everything together. And this isn't just for ladies. Stitch Fix offers Fix boxes for men, women, and kids. Get started today at stitchfix.com/assumptions to get $20 off your first order, and they'll waive your styling fee. That's stitchfix.com/assumptions. Now, back to the show.
So you guys have a close relationship now?
Yes.
Okay.
The hesitation.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
You always kind of have that when you were growing up.
You know, actually, my mom was just kind of talking about it outside that, you know, we were always close and my family as a whole, we've always been a unit, but we also definitely went through a lot of challenges together because all of us were born in India, but then we immigrated to San Antonio. And you were kind of saying too, like it was a stark difference because Bhaiya and I were like 2 and 4, but you and Dad were like well into your adult lives, which made for a bit of like
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I like that.
But it made like, you know, a little bit of a difference in our opinions and sort of our upbringing.
What were the main assumptions of them being adults having younger kids?
Like for me, especially, like I came from a very small town. And coming in like this big country and seeing like a different things and growing up the kids here, it's totally challenging.
Yeah.
And especially, I'm gonna say this, like having girl is more challenging. So we have so many issues.
Yep.
Like I'm like an Indian mom, and she's like I'm growing in America.
American teenager.
Yes.
Oh God.
So,
Yeah,
yes.
it was rough.
So it's always like my way.
Yeah.
And then mom is like, no.
My
it's
way.
My way.
No, it's my house.
Yes,
My
exactly.
way.
Right.
So we had those situations when she was growing. But soon she came in high school. We both decided like, let's come in between. We can talk. And then here we are.
Like, of course, now when you grow up, you realize like that your best friend was living with you the whole time.
Would you consider your mom your best friend?
I mean, definitely.
Are you sure?
Of course. Well, am I your best friend?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is this
I have 2 best friends, okay?
okay? Tell me.
One her and one my son.
Okay, and so which one's your better best friend?
Oh, come on.
Like,
Don't
which one's
say
the
that.
top?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Let
totally.
me tell you,
You can tell me when the cameras are off.
Right now, she's my best friend.
Okay, right now, yeah.
And then we cut the camera, and then we're gonna get another answer.
we love it. Would you consider your mom one of your best friends? Okay.
This is weird.
Yeah, look,
But I mean,
I think you.
It's not written on here. That was just me.
No,
Okay.
but like
Because I needed to understand if you were a boy mom.
because to me that doesn't feel like the right term at all.
no,
No.
it's like I always said I'm not your friend, but if you needed anything
I
or
trust you
called
with
me,
my whole like you've always been able to like almost to a crazy degree been able to kind of pull anything out of me. I think
I bet you're good at that too.
I bet you kind of
By
have
accident, I get people to tell me anything.
Me too. That's why I walk out of the bathroom with someone and they're like,
Yeah.
so.
But
I'm
you know
like,
what I think?
yeah.
It's because we share. Like I share even like mistakes that I make or
Me too. And
Yeah.
then they feel very seen.
and they're like, oh, that happened to me. But they're like, I've never told anybody that. I'm like, oh gosh. you
yeah,
know?
that happens to me all the time.
But
And
I
I'm
think
not
we need to
sharing it to
tell it.
try to get them to share.
it's by
I'm sharing it because
and I think that's part of it. I think there is clearly no malicious intent
Right.
behind y'all's the way you are interacting with.
Okay.
you guys are learning as you go.
Have you heard of like boy moms?
Yes.
Yes.
Amanda plays a boy mom.
but your mom could be a boy mom.
So we have talked about this.
Oh,
You
I think
like
maybe I am.
It's okay.
no, it's you are not.
You are not that type of boy mom.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between being like loving and maternal versus like the
Right.
possessiveness of
My
a boy
son
mom.
is dating
Oh, yeah.
me first and foremost.
Exactly.
Oh, no,
like
no,
there
no.
is
He's my first love.
like he's
No,
my
yeah,
date to
no.
the dance. Like yeah.
Oh, no. And they don't even want him to go away to college and stuff.
yes,
So I'm like,
exactly.
You guys
I
are
mean,
like, great, go.
no,
Yeah.
I can
no
tell you're a
offense,
different
but
vibe.
I don't, I mean,
She's not a boy mom. No, I can
no,
tell.
okay, so.
Immediately.
She's a mother of a boy.
She didn't want to wear the jean jacket. She wore it because she wanted to match you for fun.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
because she showed up here in full jeans.
He might be a mama's boy.
I would agree. Yeah.
You are a mama's boy.
But again, in a nice
In a
way.
Don't
sweet
you want
way.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But I really want my son to be like really also into his dad as well.
Oh yeah. No,
Like-
I love
No,
like
I want to share the wealth.
It's even. It's very even. Well,
I kind of
no, I
talk
like
to me more about that.
I get a lot from both my parents. Like I they're very different, but it's you pull so much from both without even realizing.
but it's like I always feel loved. I mean, I have 2 daughters too, and they love me, I know, but I feel like he really loves me.
Yeah, daughters don't always show it.
Damn.
Listen, I come from 4 sisters.
Yeah.
We don't always show it because we like to hold grudges.
Yes.
For like years.
Yes. Well, his one sister's.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She holds grudges.
yeah. She has no filter.
We had Angela
Yeah.
record a video for her, and it's gonna
Yeah.
make her life.
She lost her
Sorry,
mind.
Angela's
That's
my
her
sister's favorite.
gal.
I could do a video for her
Yeah.
if you wanted that.
Honestly, that would be if you do like a better video.
Yeah. She would. She loved you guys before even he worked here, and she's a Good Mythical Morning-aholic. Yeah, we went and saw Good Mythical Morning in New York before, like years ago, and I didn't even know what I was getting into.
Is that why Spencer wanted to get this job?
No, I don't think.
It was kind of an accident.
Yeah,
Really?
I was 25 though,
Whoa.
when I had
Damn.
him, which is young.
Yeah, I had mine at 37.
Yeah. See, I mean, but that's
crazy.
normal now.
It is normal
It's
now.
very normal, but
Good for you.
yeah, I didn't know what I was.
25
do.
is I mean,
know.
look, I feel like even for back then, that was maybe not older, but like, that was like, yeah, like about time.
right.
Where now,
But it's like
yeah,
I really wanted a girl because I'm like, what am I going to do with a boy?
hang
I
out.
had no
But
idea.
then look, I
And
know,
then-
same.
Yeah, because
No
I'm like,
idea.
how do you
Yeah.
change your diaper? What clothes do they wear? What?
How often do they pee on you?
Yeah.
I know that babies will like, they shit up their back.
Oh my God. I
My
had
son did that this
Yeah.
morning.
It's terrible.
My son did that 3 hours ago.
Literally. It is terrible because they're sitting there like,
Yeah.
and you're like, no.
That is my favorite
Yeah.
thing. Like you'll see it in like home movies where it's like
Oh, yeah.
the camera will pan over it and you can just tell the kid is pooping. Like
Oh, yeah.
actively pooping, like
Yeah.
in his diaper. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, nothing.
Now, how would you describe your mom?
Very spoiled. A lot of attitude.
Be real.
No, my mom is the strongest, most independent, most generous, big-hearted,
Tiny body.
compassionate person. I think growing up, my mom always taught me these 3 things where she taught me a lot of things, but she's always said to take care of others, take care of yourself, and take care of the world, meaning like animals, plants. You have a duty to take care of this earth that we live on, and you have a duty to be a good citizen and
She's
a
very
good
happy
friend.
right now.
And right, Mom? Yeah.
Thank
Did you know that she was going to say that about you?
I was thinking she may say something different, like, what kind of area you want me to be better mom?
Oh no, Mom, you're the most perfect mom.
Oh.
No, you've literally and she always said it's important to it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice.
I love
And
that.
to treat every single person you meet the same.
Same.
Feel that.
And I'm really proud of myself that I think I've really tried to inherit that. And my
You're
mom
very smart.
My mom is very smart. Her IQ, her brain, she's just so smart. She thinks literally steps ahead and is very dynamic in her thought process.
Be honest with you, before pandemic, I was good. After pandemic,
Why?
because I think I got a COVID once. I think it damaged my brain.
Really? Like a long COVID.
Yes, until now.
Do you feel like sometimes you're like, what is that? Like
yeah.
what?
Mom, don't lie because we play this game called Cambio. Okay, and she memorized everyone's cards.
Assume I know what that means. What is it?
Cambio's a game, and it's just like a memorization game. Anthony knows, but my mom will remember everyone's cards. And yesterday when we shot the mahjong one,
Yes.
don't let her fool you. She remembers everyone's tiles and what tiles are on the table.
Oh, I can tell. The thing is, I think there's an assumption about very kind people, but I can tell that you are smart. You're a killer in a good way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's also a businesswoman, so like,
Look at her.
no, like she's very kind and very sweet now, but growing up, she was really terrifying. She's so serious.
I should say I was tough
Yes.
in good way
Yes.
because I got a tiger dad.
You got a tiger dad.
Yes.
My
Explain
grandpa.
that to me.
He's like that, square. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
He's like a square.
Okay.
And everything I have to follow his
he's
law.
kind of straight. He's kind of like type A,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
this is my way.
When I look back now, I really appreciate my dad did
Yeah.
whatever did to me, so make me independent,
Yep.
strong. But I want to give credit to Olivia. She makes me better person, a better mom.
I love that.
Really?
See? She came in with a sour and now she's giving you the sweet. So I do have a question. What is it like having your child on Smosh? Like in the comedy world, you know, on the internet, doing wild things, lots of fans. Like what is that like?
First, let me be honest with you.
Please.
I was very, very scared to
Yes.
send Arasha in this profession.
Yes.
Because I was thinking, like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
Like, I want you to go somewhere, like, choose other profession, do
Yeah.
something else. Because, like, in theater, what are you gonna do?
It's unknown.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then again, we had good talk as a good mom and daughter. And then she's here. And I'm so, so proud of her. And I'm telling you, like, I'm proud to be wrong. That I was thinking that she's not going to make it or she's not going to do it anything. But I'm so happy that I was wrong.
That is like
Yes.
that is the sweetest thing any mom could ever say.
I know, I told her so many times. Like, I'm happy to be wrong.
I love
And she's doing very, very good. And I'm so proud of her. Thanks, Mom.
It's very sweet.
Yes.
Now, if she wasn't an actor, what profession would you want her to be?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You're talking me?
Yeah. What profession would you want Arasha
What
to
should
be?
I have done?
Yeah.
Right now, she's good. I don't want to choose any other profession for her.
Okay.
doing good.
Okay.
So you're saying I'm locked in?
Yes, you
That
are.
answer
I taught her
is
that
done.
yesterday. Taught her that yesterday.
What else did you teach her? Locked in? Wait.
Mom, you remember
Do
what
you
else
like
did you
locked
learn?
in?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And what else did you learn?
Before when I was like, no, I don't want to lock in.
She didn't want to lock in, but now she's like, I'm locked in.
And she knows all the terms now, Mom. What else? Remember this one?
Right now.
The numbers?
What are you? What? Oh God.
6.
No, not 5, 6. Close.
No.
You gotta go one more higher. Remember?
Okay,
5.
come on.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
nervous
We'll
right
get there.
now.
We'll
It's
get
6, 7, and you made me do it. That's the thing.
I know. I
keep
didn't.
doing it
No,
on the
I didn't
channel.
want to as well.
I didn't want to do it, but I keep doing it. It's 6,
I
7.
also didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And yet I brought it up.
Okay, so locked in 6, 7. What else? Anything
Give me
else?
some time.
Yeah, give it some time.
Yeah.
LA
she's
is a
got
crazy
practice.
place.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
No, okay. Can I tell a funny story about Spencer going to the bathroom in his
Always,
diaper? Okay.
please.
He was getting potty trained, and
Cute.
he would
This was this morning, yeah.
he would say he could barely talk. He'd be like, in the woods, and he want to go outside in the woods and go to the bathroom.
You
in
want to
his
shit in
diaper.
the
What is
woods?
shit in the woods?
Do you remember? I mean, you
Oh.
probably don't remember
Yeah.
this.
I've
Redneck Riviera.
No,
coming
this
to you.
was Virginia.
This is Virginia.
Oh my God!
I will
Forests
say
of Virginia.
this Virginia.
You took your first potty trained poop in the forests of Virginia?
Yes, but Virginia is pretty redneck. Yeah, we were also kind of in the boonies.
Yeah.
So that's why you wanted to take your first.
Poop in the woods.
Yeah. And how did that go?
Poop in the woods if you must.
No, he would do it on a. That's what he would say. It wasn't his first time. That's what he would do. He preferred to go out in the woods with nobody watching him. We were very private.
I
He
literally.
seems very private.
Yeah. I am too.
we ran into each other in the bathroom.
Yeah, we did. That was so fun.
You haven't really been using the bathrooms. This is the last time we talked about.
He loves talking about the bathrooms. They're co-ed.
They're co-ed.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
I
was-
love that.
Yeah, me too. And I was in the bathroom. I don't know what I was doing. I was touching my hair or something like that. What am I saying? Why
Powdering
is this
my
getting
nose,
worse? I keep trying to make it chill and it keeps getting worse. Anyways, I was in the bathroom washing my hands like an adult. And you walk in and it was like, hey. And I was like,
Yeah.
hey.
We hugged.
We did not hug.
But something that like, sorry to bring this to you two.
Uh-oh. See?
I was
Really?
saying,
I know.
yeah. But I think you two are very similar, and this is like, but there is, you guys will always walk out with a friend wherever you go. I would say.
Yes,
It's true.
It's true.
Why it happens?
I mean, I'm like, what's in my pocket? And they're different cards from people who've given me cards, and
what kind of cards?
you know, like they're
business cards.
like I met.
Oh, they're giving you business
But
cards.
like her flight attendant, like the lady, like
Oh, yeah.
it's, and I think here's my theory crafting.
Oh,
here.
gosh, okay.
It's the naivete that both of y'all. Maybe that has negative connotations. Like you're always walking into a conversation
yes.
to learn and to get to know the person genuinely. And I think people are always kind of taken aback by that because it's always like, hey. Like,
so this is actually good because my first question was like, how would your child
haven't gotten
describe
questions.
you? We don't need to.
Okay.
But how would your kid describe you to other people? Like how would
Oh.
he describe you to me? And I think I kind of got it. Naive. Like Amanda.
Yeah.
Sociable.
what a compliment.
Yes.
Very you immediately, for me, you immediately connect. You're like,
Oh, okay,
you're
good.
extroverted, you immediately connect, and you want to know, you're like very present.
Oh, thank you.
That's also what I feel.
You're always telling me to be present.
Well, it's
I
like
love being
that
on my
book,
phone.
The Power of Now. I'm telling you.
Power Now is a great book.
It is.
Eckhart Tolle.
Did he do The Secret as well?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Do you know what The Secret is?
Manifestation, right?
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
kinda.
I didn't.
But I mean, it's just how life is, you know. You get what you give back, for sure.
I think that's why you're.
And
so,
if you don't get what you give back, then it's also okay.
yeah.
I mean, you just got to
Cope.
carry on.
You're amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Will.
No, seriously, you are. That's why I love Spencer. I feel very connected with Spencer. And he gives great hugs, so I can see why he would
No, he
still
really does.
hug you.
He
when
really
he was
does.
older. Did he ever get like embarrassed when you drop him off at school?
No.
That I also agree with. Like, I think I was always very proud of having a mom that, one, I think everyone liked you.
Thank you.
So that made me proud of like, well, like everyone who, and it wasn't like, oh, like my mom who everyone likes more than me. It was just like, oh, like what a cool thing to have, like a mom that everyone loves and like wants to legitimately engage with.
When Arasha was little, what did you assume they'd be like as an adult? Did you assume that they would be like this? Like really into theater, very outgoing, lies a little bit, does full pranks? No. What did you assume they would be
See,
like?
again, I told you, like, I'm coming from the India.
A small town.
Yeah, small town, and
Yeah.
the culture is different.
Yeah.
So when we came here, like, I always want, like, I used to be think that, like, you know, my kid's going to be go to school, get the graduation, get married. And yeah, again, I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, hopefully I'll get married sometime.
Yeah, you're going to be get married, but with this profession,
Yes,
right?
yes. But I'm
Do you
not
know about her
engaged.
married prank? Do you know about
yes,
her?
I
You were
was-
involved. you were involved.
Of course. I was
yeah.
involved too.
Amanda was one of the people we pranked, Mom. So we got
Twice.
her. We got her.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Terrible. It was
my
terrible.
God.
I was
I'm
like,
sorry.
she's going to get married on 420 in the Boston Aquarium? I literally asked her, I said, because I'm from Boston, I was like, where is there a space in the aquarium for an event like that? And she was
But
like,
she
in
was
the
on
back.
board. And she didn't even like ask any questions either. I was like, Mom, so like we're gonna do this. And she was like, okay, and you can FaceTime me.
I trust her. I believe on her. Whatever she do, I'm always on her side. If wrong, right, I don't care. I'm always with her. Yes.
And you know, you're really not seeing
She's locked in right
you're
now.
Not seeing she's locked in.
Let me tell you, she's
You're
locked
not
in.
seeing like the side of her that schemes. She is so great.
She is very good.
She is so great, but she's also a little bit of a prankster.
No,
That's
I'm
what
not.
I asked in the beginning.
She
No, I'm not.
Oh,
She's lying.
listen, you can choose to believe me, who I've given you no
I
reason.
don't want to do this. This always happens. I always feel like I'm choosing A or B with Arasha. Like,
Yes.
I feel like I'm on Jeopardy. Like it's like if I choose the wrong thing, I'm gonna get voted out.
No, and there's no stakes.
What prank has she done?
What I did, Arasha.
Okay, no. Here's a little
I
thing
do,
that she'll
Arasha?
do. It's like little things that she'll do. We're like we'll be at somebody's house, and we'll have like food catered. And then like guests will arrive and my mom will be like, I cooked, I made this food.
Of course I cooked, Arasha.
We catered the food. What do you
Where
mean?
you did that, Arasha?
In Canada.
Okay, can you just close this? I'll talk
Yeah.
to her.
Close the camera. You guys will talk.
Close the camera.
Shut all these cameras down. Let's have a conversation.
See, she's an even better liar because she's that much more locked in.
I actually don't think she's lying. I think you're the only one lying here. That's what's crazy.
Thank you. I like
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
You're
I like
my
you
third
too.
best friend now.
Okay, see, that's what she does. That's what she
I'm the
does.
third
She
best
sweetens
friend.
the deal. She's going around the office. She's like, "What are you gonna give me if I mention you in the video?"
Arasha, you are the same person.
Okay, but
See, I
I'm
like
just
you more
saying-
now.
Yeah, thank you. I'm the second best friend. I'm sorry. I outwin your brother.
I'm just saying you see where I get it from.
Yes, no, of course. You guys are very similar. Look how cute you guys are. What did you assume Olivia would do when she got older?
Chinese parents always want kids to be the opposite of the parents
Really?
or the better version of the parents. For example, my
Okay.
dad, for some reason, he couldn't go to college.
Okay.
So he wanted me, I got a twin brother. My father wanted my brother and me
To go to college.
to college. So I want Olivia to be like attorney. And I remember Olivia say something. She's very smart. She talked to her dad. She said, "Dad," because her dad wanted her to go to Harvard.
I was gonna go to
What
Smosh
did that-
University.
Well,
I
heard
actually
that's a
told people
really
I went
good
to Smosh
school.
University.
What your dad want you to go to college?
I don't know.
Her dad wanted her to go to the top 5 college. And what did she talk to her father?
What did I say?
She said, "Dad, don't think I'm gonna do that. If you really want to make another baby, he gonna do that or she gonna do that. But don't."
See?
I said that.
You were always going to go into Smosh University.
You know what's
Very
funny?
hard, yes.
Like growing up too. Like we grew up in a very academic community.
okay, yeah.
So all of my friends, we all went to SAT prep.
Yep.
We went to ACT prep. We
Okay.
had tutors. Like
Okay.
my mom,
I never push you.
I was in a lot of SAT prep classes.
Without you knowing.
I was there, and you guys worked so hard so I can have these extra.
So you're spoiled.
Yes, I was very spoiled. I had like
No, I understand.
I was so lucky that I had the access to extra things to help me get to a place where I can,
of comedy.
of comedy at Smosh University.
Regarding Smosh University, I have story. One story.
I love to hear
I
it.
don't know if you remember. Back then, 12 years ago, she told me, "Mom, I want to quit my college." And I asked her, "Give me the reason why you want to quit."
Because Ian and Anthony asked me to.
That's why I say she's very smart. She told me, she said, "Mom, they are 95% people, they go to college, but they are maybe less 5% people can go to Smosh."
I don't remember saying that.
You don't remember that? I remember like yesterday.
He is.
And
you
she told
are-
me, "Mom, you should be proud of me. I am the 5%. One of 5%.
You actually really are smart. The way that you are presenting things to authority is incredible.
That's why I say, okay, you can quit your college and I'm proud of you. She made me proud of her.
Is that true?
Yes, I remember like yesterday. I remember
it's
where
okay.
you told me.
Where were we?
That was the house in
No way, Mom.
the
she is
living
proud
room.
of you.
Yes, you tried to
No,
convince
Mom,
me.
we've already moved to blank.
Was-
It was not because
Okay,
we
so-
literally
Okay.
don't say
Okay, so where?
It's okay,
we don't live in any of these
We're
places.
gonna cut all the locations.
So whatever the house, part of the house, living
Okay.
room.
I don't remember this.
Oh, I remember like yesterday.
She says the address again.
This is how she remembers it really well because that was her.
Really?
That was the
that's
moment.
that's the way she convinced me.
Yeah.
I had to convince you? I thought you kind of let me do whatever I wanted.
Because I want to say, please finish your college. You have a lot of a chance to change, whatever, but finish your college first. But you say, Mom, let me
Ian and
tell you,
Anthony are calling.
Is there a moment from your childhood, Spencer, that you feel like your mother remembers differently?
I mean, so I told you the story, and I think we can tell the story
Oh.
because I kind of don't
know what
remember
the
the
story
story.
I know
is?
what it is. I'm
So,
guessing.
Yeah, it was after, and let me retell the story, but yeah, look at you. Yeah, this was we went to Catholic church growing
yep.
up.
Oh yeah,
What
of
it
course, me
is.
too. Hello.
Yeah.
The Lord is with us.
Yeah.
Yes,
and also with you.
Yeah.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you,
with
and also
you.
with you. My God,
I know.
I hated turning around to older adults and going, "Peace be with you."
That's the only part I like.
what? Oh, because you love to connect.
I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to like.
Hosanna in the highest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, I could
was like,
sing that
who
whole
is that?
song, and I
Oh,
don't
I
even
love
sing.
that song.
Me too.
I was in the church choir.
Oh my gosh.
I was an altar boy.
Wow.
was.
Yeah.
Did you like doing that?
Oh, I
Hated it. I knew you were gonna
every
say that.
second
I
of.
hated it all too.
Did you hate
I
it all
hated
too?
I did it because when I got
Why are we here?
married, I said I would raise the kids Catholic, so I did.
And you
But
didn't want to.
I mean, this is terrible. But yeah, no, I don't.
The church isn't watching this,
No, okay, I'm not a fan.
but he's watching.
But you know what?
Ooh, that's good.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good with your son. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this
Oh yeah,
memory?
story.
After church, everyone's gathered for donuts and lemonade from Winn-Dixie.
Which is amazing.
It had rained,
Yes.
and there was the whole there's basically a quad, I would say.
Oh, this gives me anxiety.
And so it was all wet, like it was all damp, and there were hundreds of frogs in there. And you were talking, I think, was it Father Craig?
It was Father Craig, and it was a group of people in a circle, and he was in his like white regalia.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was playing with the frogs, and something and so I don't know if this makes the story better, but the frogs were
Teeny.
minuscule. They were probably this
Probably
big.
going to make the story worse.
And
No, it's kind of better with. Some.
oh, okay.
yeah, because I'm picturing like a full size
Look at
frog.
she
like,
supports
yeah.
you even through
yeah.
this.
And I was probably 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
And something compelled me, as you maybe had turned. Yes,
Christ.
Lord compelled me to.
Or
you
the
know,
devil.
Or the devil. And
He was-
they're everywhere,
Yes.
honey.
The devil compelled him on the.
Yeah, I was
Oh, yeah,
compelled
I
to throw the frog onto the concrete, killing the frog instantly. And I think my mom was rightly.
That's the first trait of a serial killer.
Well, that's what I
Exactly.
thought. Because my mom like is majorly into psychology. Our whole family is. So I'm
Same.
like, oh my.
Of course.
I mean,
First signs.
and I'm like, he's turned.
Of course.
And so
And there's a time when they turn.
it took
Yeah.
a couple years for me to be like, okay, he's gonna be okay.
So every time you fed him breakfast, you're like,
No, like, because you know,
Devil
you
in
read
you.
about being mean to animals.
Of course.
and he had
He
never.
was like number one.
yeah, and I was like, oh shit, you know, I
did
have
you
a.
talk to him after that?
Oh my God, yeah, like it was serious, and also I was embarrassed too.
Yeah, because
Oh.
Father Craig was there.
Yeah, Father Craig.
And what did he say? He said he
He
should
said,
come
I
in.
forgive you.
Yeah,
No, he didn't. He said you should come in and
yeah.
talk to me
No,
about
I
your
don't think
sins.
he. I think.
Confession.
He's like, kids.
So we've decided that Spencer isn't a serial killer.
Yes,
Killer.
I can say it now.
I don't think I ever demonstrated.
No.
And I still to this day,
Why
I
did
think
you do it?
that's the big mystery. I truly do not know
If-
what happened.
Did you
I've
try
never
to save the frog and throw it onto the concrete to get it out of the mush?
Yeah, I was like,
No, well,
No.
no, like
No, but-
there were no mental gymnastics. I think it was just a simple like, what would happen if?
Well, I think too is somebody was, if I remember this correctly, somebody was talking to you. So it wasn't like everybody was looking at him. I think somebody said, "What do you have in your hand?" or something
Nothing.
like that.
Oh, and you threw it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it wasn't like it was the star of that little conversation.
I do remember eyes being on. Like I remember
Yeah.
a reaction.
Yeah.
But now you feel, maybe after that incident, do
Oh.
you feel a little bit like, I got you. We're closer now. No.
no.
That shit did not bring us together.
No, I mean
No.
years later, right?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
and I mean I wasn't even I mean yeah, I mean I'm joking about the 2-year thing, but I was a little
Yeah,
like if your
yeah.
son did that, you'd be like, what the f?
Oh, literally.
Yeah.
Literally. If he was in the backseat of the car and I'm driving and he's just staring at me, I'm like, oh no.
He's got that look.
We're not getting a dog. We're not getting a cat. We're
No, we
not.
always had dogs and
Yeah.
cat. Like, and I love.
No,
like
and-
that's the thing. Like, I'm.
I
Such
know,
A,
I know.
such an
I
animal
mean,
lover, but
Maybe it's what's made him so good because he realized that like,
I've been
oh gosh, I
atoning.
can't be that type of person.
Well, yeah, because I think the devil tried to snatch you and you said, not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Father Craig is there and so is my mom.
Yeah.
This is for you, Arasha. Is there a moment from your childhood that you feel like your mother remembers differently from you?
There is this one story. I hope that you remember this because I really want to hear what you think, and I don't think that we've talked about it since then.
Okay.
Listen, I was a bit of a troubled kid
No.
in school. Just just
Okay.
just in the sense of like, I would be called to the principal's office and stuff a lot. Just not because I was like hurting anybody, but just because I was talking a lot. Oftentimes teachers would get very upset with me and, they would just be like, you were distracting other kids in the class and stuff like that. That's fine. We had these like agendas.
Okay.
And it was like sort of like a calendar inside of the agenda. Like each day had a little like box. And, teachers would have to sort of like check off every day. Like, they did a good job in school or whatever.
Wow. It's a lot of work for the teachers.
Oh, yeah. Except, my agenda did not have a lot of checks. It would have, she talked a lot today, or she was, disruptive.
So you had
today.
X's?
I had X's, I had
No.
X's. And we had to get our parents' signature every night, like off of these boxes.
This is wild.
Oh, yeah, in Texas, man. So I remember I was showing my agenda to my mom, and there were quite a few X's. And my mom said, like, you have to be doing better. Like, you need a good day. If you have another bad day, then I'm going to take you out of
the house
gymnastics.
forever.
Okay.
You remember this?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh, do you remember this?
No, but like she's talking about me. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
All right, great. So you're proud of your parenting.
I love sitting here.
Great. So she was like, if you have another bad day, I'm
And
going to pull you out.
Gymnastics.
I loved gymnastics.
gymnastics.
Gymnastics was my sport. growing
Okay.
up. And so I was like, okay, I need to have a good day. I cannot be pulled from gymnastics.
Yeah, of course.
I went to school and I had a very bad day. In fact, I had such a bad day that not only did I have an X, but my teacher in the box wrote this whole thing that was like, Arasha was terrible today. She
How
did an
big is
awful
that
job."
box?
Oh, it was a big box.
Oh
It
my
was like
God. I
this
was
box.
thinking like a tiny calendar box, and I was like, huh, they have small pen.
No, it was like each page was like a week. Like we had plenty of space to write.
this teacher kind of had it out for you just a little bit.
100%.
Okay.
She
don't have
was
anything
she was
to-
targeting. The teacher wrote this whole paragraph about how misbehaved I was. And she was like, and I better see a signature tomorrow. And so I was like, well, if I show this to my mom, then I'm going to get pulled from gymnastics. So what I did was I took a sticker, a big sticker that said like, good job. And I put it on top of all the bad things that my teacher said about me. And I brought it home and I was like, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to show my mom. And it's like core memory. I remember like opening the agenda and showing my mom. And my mom was like, oh my gosh, like I'm so proud of you.
Look at me, poor mom. Okay.
She was like, this is so great. Like, good job. So that night, I remember my brother and I were sharing a room. My brother was fast asleep because he didn't have anything to feel guilty
Of course, he's like, I'm the perfect son.
I'm the perfect son. Good night.
That's why he's my first friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it switched. That's
Yeah,
so
see,
crazy.
there you go.
I'm still your third best friend?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm laying in bed and I am
Riddled with anxiety.
riddled. I am
Nightmares.
truly like, I'm sitting up, I'm staring at the ceiling. I'm like, I cannot believe that I did that. So I get out of bed. My mom is sitting on the couch and she's watching TV. I start crying, and I come out, and my mom's like, "What's wrong? Like, what's happening?" And I just pulled out the agenda, and I just peeled back the sticker, and I showed my mom, and my mom, she wasn't mad at all. She literally just like gave me a hug and was like, "I don't care. I care about the fact that you just owned up. Like, you told me the truth, and regardless of the actions you took before, like." This shows me the kind of person that you are.
Were you a little bit mad?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Did you know?
No, I don't know. And I'm sorry, but I don't remember. But I remember this, like, what, whenever my kids come to me and say those honestly, I always appreciate. I'm not that mother, like, getting mad on them. And that always I want my kids to be like, stay with your ethics, what I taught them. That's it.
And then the next day, I went to gymnastics.
Whoa! You still, and then did you stop talking so much in the rest of the time or did it continue?
No.
No, I kept talking.
Yeah. You kept talking. You kept debating.
Bad days for sure.
for
continue.
sure.
But you did
For sure.
gymnastics.
Yeah, but I stayed in
gymnastics.
gymnastics.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
my
stayed
mom
in
was
the
like, you know what, keep
gymnastics.
talking. You can do gymnastics.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
How can I remove from the gymnastic because I already paid the money?
Okay.
So I said it's okay.
You know what? And I respect that because that is very my mom. She's
Said
like,
she
I'm
put the
so mad at
deposit
you.
down, so
I
how
already
could
put the
I
deposit
don't
down.
want to waste my money.
It's already paid for. The schedule's happening.
Definitely.
See, I taught you, right? Be honest. So I'm honest. Like,
Yeah, sure. Okay, you came clean today. Thank you for
Were you
that.
ever like, I don't want to be, as intense as my dad was? Or is that kind of why you did it? Because you wanted her to find her own way?
As I grew up,
Yeah.
so I told myself, don't be like a tiger dad.
Okay.
Don't be a tiger mom. Just
tiger
let
mom.
Olivia do whatever she wants and whatever make her happy.
Mm.
So first of all, I've been convinced.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And
It's
then
very convincing.
I say, you know what? If she's happy doing that, let her be happy. And I say, proud of you.
It's very
My
sweet.
mom was not like a traditional Chinese mom.
Yeah.
Like she was not a tiger mom at all. She was very chill. Like I got to sort of do whatever I wanted.
Did you have other friends whose moms were like that?
Yes.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
Almost.
Were they
Almost.
were they like jealous? Were they jealous of you growing up?
No, because they're like, well, Olivia's not like getting the best grades. So like
Yeah.
they're like, this is sort of probably the reason why, because her mom is so chill with her. But like, I think you were very, very relaxed with me. But she always said you had to try your best. Always. For example, at ballet. I don't think this is how my mom would be anymore.
That's one vision of a tiger mom.
It was I guess
Tiger Mom came out for a second with
Tiger
ballet.
Mom came
As
out.
they do.
Tiger Mom came out for a second, but in a very manipulative way, and not in a way where she's like telling you, like yelling at you.
Convincing
But
way?
she would say, she'd say, Olivia, I'm not gonna go and watch you do ballet because I don't want to see you not be the best in class. She's like, I want you to stand out and be the best. And if you're not, you're wasting my time. I don't want to watch you.
And so did you go to ballet?
Yes, and I tried really hard to be the best.
Were you the best?
No, but I tried really hard. I would try, and that's what matters.
Did your mom,
Yeah.
did you ever go see her do ballet?
I watched her so many times.
You watched me a lot, but there were, you know how dance
Watched
moms
you
are.
so
much.
Dance
Oh, yeah.
moms, the dance moms in
Oh,
our
yeah.
studio, they were there, like the glass window, just staring at their kids. And like, my mom was never doing that. She would drop in a little bit and she'd be like, oh, hey.
I
Leave.
pick up later.
Yeah,
And you know what? That's just as much pressure as them staring because you
exactly.
knew.
Because
She
my
wouldn't
mom
come back to pick you up unless you were your best.
Exactly. It was rare. It was a rare sighting to see my mom there. And when she was there, I'd be like, oh my God. I'm like, I gotta really like,
Pressure.
yeah.
I kind of love you both are kind of doing the same strategy on each other. Did you notice that?
What?
This
Similar strategy?
this reverse psychology convincing.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're kind of half in, half out, but you're in all the way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're kind of doing it as like, well, if you're not the best, I'm not going to be there. It's like, well, mom, hey, 5% goes to this really amazing place. Just so you know.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, I want that.
Yeah.
You're kind of both doing that to each other.
But mom, but it's so true. Now I know. I'm like, you always have to take things very seriously.
I'm very serious.
No, that's what
person.
I'm saying. You taught me that I have to
Oh,
take
yeah.
things very
Do
seriously.
you remember you got first place when you go competition for
Yes,
the ballerina?
always. I always
Do you
first
remember
place.
that story?
Never second.
Do you remember the story?
I do remember the story where everyone was like, how did this happen to her?
Yeah. And she got the first place. And she said, Mom, are you proud of me? I said, I'm really proud of you, but I'm proud of you not because you got the first place. I'm proud of you because you put so much effort on it.
Yes. Many people would argue that I was not deserving of first place.
But they don't know the deal that you guys have.
When it's competition season, I'm in the living room dancing like
Yes.
my ass off 3 hours, like sweating, trying my hardest because I just really wanted to like show
Yeah,
myself
show
and
her.
show the dance moms that they were wrong.
That they were wrong. Exactly. They had an assumption about you.
Yeah, and they were
not
wrong.
Right. When Olivia was little, did you assume that they would be a specific way when they got older? Like, were there any personality traits that Olivia showed when she was a kid that you were like, oh, I know what she's going to be like when she gets older?
She is very independent
And ambitious.
and she's very ambitious. And she might not talk a lot, but she knows what she wants to do.
I might not talk a lot.
I hear her talk all the
Mom,
time.
I don't shut the hell up.
When you're little, you was very shy.
I was
Oh,
very shy.
she was very shy.
She was very
So
shy.
Did you assume that she would also be shy when she became an adult?
Be honest with you, I didn't think about it a lot because her dad is not shy. I wasn't shy. So I think she just shy a little bit temporary. She's going to be herself.
So when she wanted to do comedy, you weren't super surprised.
Yeah, Mom, were you surprised that I chose comedy?
Oh, do you remember you have one video when you're eating noodle?
No.
I'm going to show you the video.
No. Well, did you think I was always a funny, silly kid?
You're funny kids, but you're not silly.
What?
Wait, tell me about this noodle video because I think it's going to tell me everything I need to.
I was just eating noodles in a silly way.
No, let me hear it from Christine.
Do you remember?
I was silly. You think I was funny?
You're funny, but you're not
Stop
silly.
it. Don't try to convince her what you were.
That noodle, when you're eating noodle is you were back to China and you guys went out for breakfast and she loved eating like a Chinese traditional noodle. She ordered the noodle in Chinese Mandarin, 酱油面. And the owner looked at her and say, the menu is in the wall. Which one you want? She said, where's the menu?
What?
Because menu in Mandarin in Chinese, she couldn't read. She
I
said-
couldn't read the menu.
You couldn't read the menu, so you didn't know where the menu was.
Yeah,
Yes.
because the menu they printed on the wall.
Yep.
And she asked the guy, "Where's the menu?" Do you remember that?
No.
And when they give her noodle, she eating noodle because noodle is like as Chinese like a long life.
Okay.
You're eating noodle, and they put your funny face over there. Do you remember that?
No.
I
I
have a
think I
video.
do remember.
Why do you think she was doing a funny face when she was eating the noodles? To make you guys laugh? Or
Yeah.
to make herself laugh?
She first of all she make everyone laugh because people ask her menu. She said, "Where's the menu?" Everyone laughing. Everyone laughing at her. She said, "Where's the menu?" So now she tried to cover herself. So she eating noodle with a funny face.
Oh.
So do you
Like
think
the
she was a
whole
little
story?
bit embarrassed that she
Maybe.
asked that? And then she was like, you're right. I'm being funny.
Oh, I'm being funny.
Yeah, and you're sending me that video. Do you remember?
I know.
I will show you a video later.
I do have a question. This is just selfish for me. Do you have any advice for me as a new mom? I have a 9-month-old. Any
Yeah.
advice?
Oh my God,
I
Mom,
just
and you
say-
have to see. I'm
Yes.
sorry, you just have to see this baby.
He's a big
I'm
boy.
obsessed.
You just have to, love them how much you can.
That's good.
Spend time more with them.
Yes.
Yes. And trust them. And just tell them, whatever you do, I'm always with you. If you do wrong, right, I'm always on your side. That's it.
That's so sweet.
Yes. Trust them.
What if they need me to bury a body or something like that?
That's okay. Still, you can help them.
Okay.
So if I called you and I said I need to bury a body, you would help me bury
Yeah,
it?
of course. I'll do that.
Okay. That's something
I know
gonna
you're
have
not going to do that, but of course. I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you're not going to do that because she knows you.
I wouldn't do that.
She knows your heart.
Yeah.
And neither would my son.
Yeah, very
Absolutely.
Good. Very good.
Hey, we're all locked in.
We're all locked in. 6, 7.
Again, the biggest credit that I have is that she's able to adapt so well.
It took me time, but still I'm growing with them.
Yeah.
I know you, mostly parents, as Indian parents, we always say, we are here to grow our kids here.
Mm-hmm.
But I can say, I'm here to grow with my kids.
I love that.
And I'm still growing
Yeah.
and I'm trying to understand them.
I can see.
Yes.
I can see. And you're
Yes.
doing a really, really good job. I mean, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here on Smosh.
Yes.
And you're doing such a good job.
Thank
And
you.
she's crushing it. She's so
Crushing it
natural
is,
with it.
yeah, crushing. You can use that word anytime you want.
Crushing it. You're
Can I use
crushing
it at salon?
Of course. Oh my God.
She was
You can post any picture and just say crushing it anytime you want.
She was joking about it yesterday. She was like, I'm going to go back to the salon and before I start a haircut, I'm going to say Mark and Slate.
No, I'm
Mark
going to
and
ask my
Slate.
girls to do that before I do haircuts. Hey, just do that.
No, seriously, you were amazing. Thank you so much for being on Assumptions.
Thank you, thank you.
We love you and we love Arasha so
And
much.
thank you for having me here.
Of course, anytime.
I'm so happy to see you. Thank you.
Here's my last question for you, and this is a very serious question. Do you go by mom, mommy, mamacita, or mama or Ellen?
Mom.
Okay.
It's always been
It's
mom.
always mom.
And I remember the first time I came into California, everyone was like, "Oh, just call our mom by their first name." I was like, "No, man, I'm not doing
because
that."
I subbed in their school, so I was Mrs. Agnew. I mean, I'm Wall now, but so it was formal.
But even that,
Yeah.
like, walking around the office, and I'm not saying like everyone needs this, but I'm like, everyone be like, "Oh, Ellen, like, come over here."
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You're like, who is Ellen?
Yeah.
Who the hell is Ellen? That's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Mrs. Mom.
But I'm the
Wow.
same with my mom.
Oh, my mom is
I wouldn't call her Delia ever.
my mom's mama. I'd never call my mom
Your mom's
Cynthia.
mama?
I call my mom mama, but not to her face, just text.
What's
Mom.
to her face? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
Sin Dog. All right. We love moms. Ellen, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you.
I now
Thank you.
understand Spencer way more, and I love him way more because
Oh,
Thank you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad you got to look.
I know.
What an
He
awesome-
talks about you all the time. You're like one of his favorite people in the whole world,
oh
really.
my God.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. He doesn't say that enough.
Well,
I will.
I'm saying it.
I mean,
for
Say it every day.
I should.
Go.
Thank you.
Now you know.
Now I know. Thank you so much for being here.
thank you.
Smosh loves moms, and we love you, Ellen. You have a home here anytime you want. Anytime. You can come on any games video. I'm giving you that permission. Right, Spencer?
Yes.
Okay.
But Mom, do you think I've always been like kind of a weird person?
Because
I think a lot of people think I'm a little weird.
okay, a lot of people could think you're weird, like a real person, but in front of mom, you're normal.
I don't think you're weird. I think that's assumption about you. Because we're on assumptions. That's what's cool.
Yeah, I love
No, but
that.
seriously, I don't think you're weird. I think you are, when you're doing something, you're thinking about other things up here while that's happening. So you're like saying something and then other things are occurring, like a whole other thought process.
That
And maybe that's just me.
I think that's just thinking.
You know what? How people think about you not you're weird because they're not you. You're not them.
Wow.
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 That's why you can make people laugh.
Are you learning so much right now?
I'm learning so much about myself. Like, who am I?
Yeah, because your mom is giving like a totally different experience
Than
about
mine.
who you were.
Yeah.
Wow. That was incredible. I learned a lot. I felt like I was going through that whole process with you guys. Wow. And you have matching shoes.
We have matching shoes.
So cute. Big heart, little bodies. I love you
Spoiled
both.
attitude.
Spoiled attitude. You guys are amazing. Christine, thanks so much for being here.
It's
You're
an honor to be
wonderful.
here.
It's an honor to have you. And you look incredible.
You look incredible.
And so do you,
And
Olivia,
that's
every day.
Oh, stop.
Every day. You stop.
You stop.
Okay, that was Parents Week, and I was so lucky to interview 3 special moms. Spencer's mom, Ellen. We have Arasha's mom, Sofy, and we have Olivia's mom, Christine. I'm so lucky. I learned so much. All 3 very different experiences, but the main takeaway that I will say is that you guys all have decided to reconnect and remember the past and grow together and love each other where you're at. And that is really cool, especially as a new mom. So I better do that with my son. I have to.
You're a great mom.
Great mom.
You're a
Thanks,
really
guys.
Good mom.
9 months at it. Here we go.
You're a good mom.
Yay. And thanks for joining us for Parents Week. This was so much fun. Bye.
Bye.